Hey guys, so we are going to be really real during this video today. This is not really going to be my typical, let's talk about essential oils and just enjoy them. This is something that has been on my heart and has been on my mind, and it's on my heart and mind more so the more I learn, to the point where I'm just going to share it with you, and I'm going to be really real with you and just kind of let you know how it is when it comes to all the things that are in our homes. Because these are things that we all sort of know, it's sort of out there now, people are going green, people are being more conscientious about the products we're using, you are probably doing this, I'm doing this. So it's not like it's something that's not on our mind or that just isn't around at all, but it's something that we sort of know and then don't actually act on. And so I'm saying, we know it, we need to actually act on this. And I get it, the change can feel daunting. We're used to going to the store and grabbing what we're used to getting off the shelf. We're used to growing up with something, and so we just use it. We're used to saying, hey, that's on sale, so I'm just going to get it because it's on sale. So the change can be daunting. It can feel like, I already spent the money stocking up on this, and so I need to use it up before I make the switch. You bought something in bulk at Costco, or you got 3 of something because you like it, and so you're saying, I spent the money on it, I need to use it up first. Or we can just flat out say, this isn't something I can afford right now. The thing is, the more I learn, the more I realize this is actually something we can't afford not to do. So, yes, it can feel daunting. Yes, it can make us feel like, I have all these things in the closet and I should use them up, or this is, I don't know, is this the best time? Yes, this is actually the best time, and it's something we really can't afford not to be doing. So why should we be ditching and switching these products? Our homes are filled with chemicals that negatively impact our health. And this is not something some people are saying this is true, some people are saying this is not. This is just how it is. In this day and age, our homes are filled with things that negatively impact our health. And there are some things that we can't really get around, or that we're choosing not to get. I'm doing this on a cell phone right now, guys, with Wi-Fi. We're picking and choosing things, but our homes are actually filled with things that are negatively impacting our health. So we're going to talk specifically just about chemicals, synthetic chemicals or harsh chemicals, the products that they're in, and why to get rid of them. So these harsh and synthetic chemicals are in things like our cleaners, our personal care products, our cosmetics, our pots and pans. They're actually seriously everywhere. We are surrounded by harsh and synthetic chemicals, and there are dozens of materials that are biohazardous in our home. So just thinking about it, I try to be pretty intentional at this point with the things that are in our home, but we still have a whole bunch of paint cans in our basement, and that paint is off-gassing, and should we have it in our house? Probably not. But at least for right now, it's in there. We all have XYZ, fill in the blank with whatever you want to, but it's in our homes. There's sort of they're just there. And I actually also even recently decided that I needed to rethink our shower curtains. We're going to talk a little bit more about shower curtains, but there's just things everywhere. So, some facts about this. There was a call to poison control every 13 seconds in 2013 and every 11 seconds in 2015. And 93% of these calls were made from homes. 93%. The calls in 2015, every 11 seconds, and 93% of them were from homes. That is off the charts ridiculous. Studies have found that studies have found 67 endocrine disrupting compounds in the air and dust. In households, on average, there are 19 chemicals, synthetic or harsh chemicals, detected in the air of homes and 26 detected in the dust of homes. Even things like receipts now have a BPA coating on them, and triclosan can increase the uptake of BPA 100-fold. So we're like grabbing onto these receipts, we're using that hand sanitizer. That's a whole lot of BPA that our bodies are now able to intake. Guys, the FDA banned triclosan from future hand soaps and purifiers, but those soaps are still being used because just like we have the mindset, hey, we want to be using up the things that we got before we replace them. Like from a financial standpoint, companies are doing the same thing. I was at a class in a hospital about taking care of newborns, and in the bathroom, the soap was clearly labeled as triclosan being the active ingredient in the soap. That kind of just blew my mind, thinking like, I'm in a hospital right now learning about newborns, and this is the soap you're giving me. It really is actually everywhere. So what can we be looking out for in our products? This is going to be by no means a comprehensive list, but I am going to start breaking down this for us and demonstrating just how much there is to look for in our homes. So, phthalates. Studies have shown that they are present in every home. They are used in plastics, but they're not bound to the plastics, so they're able to off-gas. So they're continuously being released into the air or into our food or drink, like if we're using a cup or a plastic container or something. And they can also be included in this catch-all phrase fragrance, which is listed on products. So these phthalates can be found in lotions, fragrances, toys, electronics, plastic wrap, plastic containers, shower curtains, hence why I've been rethinking the shower curtains, and more. They are very pervasive. Parabens is also something to look out for. Studies have shown these to be present in 90% of homes, and parabens are a toxic preservative that mimic estrogen, and they hold on to the tissues in our bodies. So just some of the things that parabens can be found in, they can be found in makeup, lotions, and other personal care and cosmetic products. Alkyl phenols are also something to be on the lookout for, and they are abundant in indoor air. There's been a lot of research coming out recently about indoor air, specifically in our homes, and just air pollution, indoor air pollution in general. So take a look into that a little bit more deeply. But as an example with the alkyl phenols, they can be found in dish soap. So many of us wear gloves while we're doing dishes, like we're using hot water, we're protecting our hands, we're using the soap, we want our hands to be nice. But guess what? The alkyl phenols don't actually wash off of the dishes, and they continue to off-gas. So yes, we have the gloves on, but then those dishes are sitting on a shelf where they're off-gassing, we're putting our food on them, and then we're eating off the plates. So we're not really protecting ourselves with them. And these can be found as some examples in detergents, cleaning products, hair care products, and pesticides. Petrochemicals are also something to be on the lookout for. They're petroleum-based byproducts and potential carcinogens. They can be found in crayons, detergents, pantyhose, fertilizers, perfume, shampoo, etc. They are found in tons of different products. Talc has been linked to ovarian cancer and fragrance, which is something that I mentioned earlier when I was talking about the phthalates. Fragrance is just a catch-all phrase used by the industry, and it includes thousands and thousands of harsh and synthetic chemicals, and they are not required to disclose those chemicals. So when you are buying anything that says parfum or fragrance, it's not like one ingredient. It can be hundreds of ingredients that are synthetic chemicals all mixed together. So be on the lookout for anything that says fragrance on it. So what is the takeaway from this? While we may not be able to completely eliminate the chemicals in our homes that negatively affect our bodies, there are actually really some concrete steps that we can take to reduce the number. So first and foremost, don't wait to use up the product, just switch them. I know that can seem kind of harsh, but it's for real. I'm for real saying, don't wait until you finish up that bottle. Don't wait until you finish that whatever up. Actually just switch it out. I get the cost thing. I do. When I started doing this, that's exactly what I was doing. I was saying, hey, we're running low on this. Now maybe I'm going to get around to switching it. However, the more aware that I was becoming, the more I was like, we got to get rid of this now. So let's figure it out. We can switch some things around, do whatever we need to do. We are switching this out now. We are not waiting. So as sort of a reason or just another way to highlight this, I have a teammate and she decided she was finally going to take all of her unused household products to the landfill. She had switched things out, but she hadn't actually gotten rid of the things that she was no longer using. So she took them to the landfill and she was actually turned away because they were biohazardous. These were things in her home that we're all using daily, and the landfill wouldn't even accept them because they were biohazardous. They could not be just taken to the regular landfill. Again, we need to just switch things. It's not let's wait until we're running out of things. We actually really just need to switch them. So breaking down the cost thing, the average household actually spends $150 each month on supplements, household cleaning, and personal care products. So if you just take that $150 or whatever your budget is for all those things and just spend them on products that are free of all these harsh and synthetic chemicals that are affecting you and are affecting your family, you're going to be able to switch things out actually pretty quickly. Again, this is a long-term investment in your health and wellness, and it is absolutely worth it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is something that we can't afford to not do. It's something that we just need to do now. So I'm going to list some non-negotiables, some things that this needs to be the priority. These are the things to get rid of first. Air fresheners, toothpaste, hand and body soaps, dish soap, household cleaners, detergent, dryer sheets, and makeup. How? That was a lot of non-negotiables. You're probably so you just listed everything we use as the first priority. What in the world? So I'm going to show you some ways that we have replaced them, because I want you to know this is not something I'm just saying and not actually acting on. This is something that I'm saying and actually doing. So air fresheners. Get a diffuser. This is the Dewdrop diffuser. It has purification and lemongrass in it right now. It smells really good. So you gain all the benefits of essential oils when you're using a diffuser. You get all of the aromas that are nice, we're using air fresheners to make things smell nice. So you're still getting that, but you are not getting any of the negative effects of the air freshener because it's a diffuser and essential oils. Young Living has 4 great toothpaste options. I'll show you the 2 that we use. My favorite is the Thieves Dentarome Ultra. And my husband's favorite is this Thieves Aroma Bright. There is also travel size in these, so while I was at convention, I was using this one. There is also the Dentarome Plus and the Kids Sense, but those are the 2 that we have found we liked the most. Hand and body soaps, there are tons of different options. So I'm going to show you some of them, but this is by no means the only options here. So hand soap wise, there are several foaming hand cleansers. You can also make your own foaming hand cleanser. There is a Thieves foaming hand soap. So we kind of have a mixture. We use the Thieves foaming hand soap, and we also DIY some foaming hand soap and just put Thieves in it, along with some other essential oils. We like putting a lemon in it. and then kind of mix it up depending on the season. If you're a bar soap person, there's bar soaps. This is my favorite. The lemon sandalwood smells so good. And it lasts a really long time. I've been using this particular, well, obviously this is the cardboard box, but the soap that was in it. It's sort of a I'll finish this first. The soap, it lasts a really long time. I have been using this bar of soap for a month, and it basically looks exactly the same still, and I'm like using it every day. The differences between the toothpaste, the textures are a little bit different, the tastes are a little bit different, so it's sort of a preference. Like, they're all very effective. I haven't noticed a difference in effectiveness when I try them out. It's like more of a preference, which is why I like one and Yeton likes one better. Some other bath and shower gel options you have, these are two that we have, the lavender bath and shower gel and the Morning Start bath and shower gel. There are other options, but these are the two that we've been using. My favorite is the lavender. Again, you can also DIY this. Yeton actually has one that we've just made. There are lots of different shampoo and conditioner options. This is my favorite shampoo, the Lavender Mint Daily Shampoo, but the Copaiba Vanilla Conditioner is my favorite conditioner. And there is a Kids Scents line, so for kids it's a different scent. It's a little bit lighter, but it's really nice. And there's the Seedlings line now, which is specifically for newborns through 2-year-olds. So Seedlings body wash and shampoo. We're gonna be using this soon, guys. So again, lots of different options depending on preference and what you find works, but there are lots of different options for you. Dish soap. Young Living does have a dish soap. This for me, I have in the past DIY'd this, but it's just so easy to use this, and I'm really actually all about making things quick and easy so that I actually do it. So the dish soap, Thieves dish soap, amazing. And if things are extra greasy, honestly it doesn't happen tons because this soap works really well. I can only think of one thing that I make where it's like, that's just like, ugh. So rubbing it, yeah, it's a chicken thing. Rubbing the cookie sheet with some salt or baking soda and then using the dish soap, bing bang boom, done. It works really well. Detergent, my sister did actually DIY something, so you can DIY the laundry detergent, but there is also the Thieves laundry soap, and we love it. Again, and it works for high efficiency washers, so it's excellent and it lasts forever. I have been doing a lot of laundry lately. I don't even have our child here yet, and I feel like our laundry has already exploded exponentially because it's like, wash everything before you use it. So anyway, I've been doing a lot of laundry recently, and it's working really, really well. Dryer sheets. Consider using white vinegar in your washing machine and then wool dryer balls in your dryer. Not only are you getting rid of the dryer sheets, but wool dryer balls cut down on dry time also, so it's like a win-win. And you can put essential oils on them. So my favorite combination recently has been 1 drop of patchouli and 3 drops of orange on the wool dryer balls while they're in the dryer. And last on that list of non-negotiables was makeup. Young Living now has their mineral makeup line, Savvy Minerals, and it's amazing. All of it is really, really nice. They have been really thoughtful about skin tones, so there is something like actually for everyone. I spent a lot of time in line a few days ago, but it was really nice talking to people because like I only have my personal experience putting on makeup. Like I don't really put makeup on other people. So it was really nice talking to people with different skin tones and colors and eye colors and all that kind of stuff, and everyone was like, hands down, best thing I've ever found. So just throwing that one out there. Right now, I am wearing the Savvy Minerals Lip Gloss Abundant, And I also have some of the multitasker in the brows. So this is not all of it, but it's just what I'm wearing right now. So all of this to say, this is real, but it does not need to be daunting. However, it is something that you do actually really need to be thinking about, and it's something that you need to be actively doing. It's not like, I know this, but I'm not actually doing something. It's like, I know this, so I'm doing X, Y, Z. Making the change is 100% worth it. So this is my homework for you, and this is how I'm going to end. Make a list of what you're going to switch, and make a list of what you are going to replace each of those items with, and then do it. I am happy to talk to you more about this, but please consider this homework. Make that list of what you're going to get rid of, make a list with what you're going to replace it with, and then actually do it. Bye, guys.